Okay, so as you can see, the laptop's fully shut down, and I've got my Samsung Galaxy S5 with the stopwatch on it there. So I'm going to hit start, and I'm going to hit the power button for the laptop, and we'll see how long it takes. So we find the power button here and hit start, and there it goes. And then we're going to have to be ready to grab the pin to log in. We're at about, well, that was pretty quick. That was about just under 15 seconds. See how fast I can put my pin in here. We're up to 33, 34, 35 seconds. 41, 42. And it looks like we're fully booted at 45 or so. However, let's see if the cursor has stopped spinning. It's still loading something. You can see there the little circle that it's loading. So we'll wait and see when it's finished doing what it's doing. We're at 1:05 now. Sometimes the laptop looks like it's fully booted, but if the cursor's still going, that was about 1:10, it stopped that little roly-poly spin. And it looks like maybe it's finished doing what it needs to do. So about 1:10. So not too bad. Okay, so the Transcend 512GB SSD is installed. Windows 10 is installed, and we've installed the Adobe CC suite on there. We are fully shut down, the lights off for power. We are plugged into the wall for power, the plug, so you can see that, so there's no speed hit in as far as running off of a battery. So we're on full wall power. Let's hit the power button right here and the start at the same time. There we go. We'll see how long it takes to boot up. Wow, it's like 5 seconds and we're already at the sign-on screen. 14 seconds. I saw 14 when the face first came up. Very impressive. And it looks like most everything is there. Oh, we got a couple little circles still going, but that was 14 seconds until we got to that first screen. And what's it going to be here? How long is it going to take to finish? It's thinking here. It looks like it might be done at about 35 seconds. So that's a huge time difference. So that's quite the difference. 5 seconds versus 13 at the fastest for the logon screen. So less than half, almost a third. And then 14 seconds versus 27 seconds. So, you know, in half there too by the time we got to the desktop screen. And then for a full load, we were looking at somewhere around half as well, because it was about 1:10 versus about 35, 36 seconds, maybe 40 seconds when it was fully loaded there. Let's shut her down again, and we'll show you once more, just to do a second test on the time there, so you can see what a second run delivers. Okay, so we're fully shut down. We are going to hit the power and the start on the timer. There we go. 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, and we're on our start screen already. That was about 5 seconds again. 14 seconds. It's almost 13 seconds. I'm losing a couple of seconds probably logging in. I tried to take off the logon screen, but the old shortcuts I used to know in Windows 8 don't seem to be working on Windows 10 to remove it, so I'm still getting the requirement to log in. In any case, 5 seconds for the logon screen, and then being able to log on and be up at the desktop screen in 14 seconds is crazy, because it was 27 seconds was the fastest we could get it with the stock drive, and then basically we were at 35 seconds or so when everything was fully loaded, in the sense we didn't have any little circles on our cursor there, versus 1:10 on the stock drive. So, really an amazing performance, boost. You can expect to see, just on startup alone, at least a 50% boost based on the Acer V7 here, which has a fairly fast 7200 RPM with a 24 gig hybrid SSD in there too for startup. So to go to a full SSD, you're still cutting your time in half. You're getting your start time just to your initial logon screen is cut by 2/3, and we're gonna see what the results are for how fast Photoshop loads, and then again how fast Premiere Pro loads next. So there you go, folks. Great results just from switching to an SSD. We'll show you Photoshop and Premiere Pro next. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.